Okay, recording this in place of the original recording that did not record any audio, and this doesn't look very clear. I'm afraid this is the best I can do. I'll attach both links in the assignment. So here we are with our piece of turn material. I've already entered into SOLIDCAM part and selected new turning operation. We've selected internal and a metric options. I think I just selected the machine, and now we're looking at the coordinate system. So as you can see, I've selected the end of the piece with center of rotation revolution face being the option selected. So we've got positive Z out from the object and positive X kind of in a vertical position. So now we've done that, the SolidWorks is passing the model. This can take a moment. And now I'm about to define the stock dimensions of the piece that we are machining down into this shape. So as you can see on the left, we have extra material to provide room for the clamp. And on the front end also, there's just a little bit of excess material that will be face milled off, as well as around the curves of the body. So by selecting that, we've defined the stock. From here, that's just the target. It's kind of already preset to what we want, so nothing needs to change. Selecting OK from there. And now from here, as you can see as well, the machine has been set to something I can't quite read, but yes, it's the only one that it's the preset option in it, and it's the one we want. So now defining our tool, we only need one tool for this operation, and I'm going to add a external turning. The clarity has improved, thankfully. So now we're looking at the mounting of the piece of the tool, and as you can see, it is not mounted the way we would like. So by clicking the X positive, it's now inverted the tool to face forward, the cutting edge to face forward, I should say, and that's what we want. So we close this window, we move on from mounting, save and exit. Now entering into setup, we're going to add we're going to define the position of the part on the table while it's being milled. So here we have a preview, and zooming in, we can see that the wrong end of the piece is being clamped here. So we're going to adjust that setting on the Z axis to place the part backward into, it's gripping excess material here. So the dark green area is the piece we want, and the light shaded green is our stock. So it's only gripping stock. That means our cutting tool won't ever clash with that. Now from here is where I would be adding the milling processes. And for this first we have the face milling component where we're going to remove that 1 mil of material from the front. So here we select new on the geometry tab, and we define that by using a line from our sketch that this is the geometry we are concerned with, and that just means it will be focused from the origin up to that, along that Z axis is where the cutting will be. And it has been entered into our chain list, and we select OK. Now we move on to our tool selection. That's our tool. We've selected it there. down into, don't believe we need anything levels here, so yeah, just technology. And we'll be choosing the stairs setting here. There's no curvature to these cuts. And now we're going to preview the path of the tool, and as it completed the cut in one pass, that's all. It's very simple operation there. Just playing it there in the simulation. Now we'll be adding our next. It toggles the toolpath on and off by unchecking that box. Anyway, so now we'll move on and add another milling process, or turning process. This is a proper turning process. Selecting new again to define our geometry. And by selecting the first and last kind of edge on the X value there, that just grabs everything in the middle and creates a chain for our chain list. We okay. And move on to tool. Selecting that tool that we defined earlier. And straight on to technology. Again, checking levels, but it was all fine. And this type for our work type, we'll be going with rough, as it's just our first pass. And simulating the path of the tool there, or just previewing it. Here is the actual simulation. Speeding it up. Now for the third and final turning phase, it's our finishing, where we'll actually get the smooth contours of the shape we're after. So geometry, define a new, and again we'll select. I think I end up with an issue here. No, got it. Picking the tool. I think this is what happened. I saved it before I completed all the options, and I'll end up deleting it and restarting, which is probably a bit inefficient, but it's what I did. And the fact that this just crashed so many times, it was just necessary to keep running forward with this. I was happy that it worked, so I had to kind of keep bungling through, and that is why I'm also just reusing this recording from YouTube that had no audio and redoing it at home now, because see, this is where I have an issue, and I must have selected the wrong part of the piece, but I figure it out. There you go. Delete that. Start again with this edge here and this edge there. And it's done it again. So probably close this out, I think, and get a new contour. Select that edge, Did it again. Okay, close this one more time. No, it looks like... No, I went through with it. I was concerned about that line that ran through the center being highlighted, but I think I might even delete that. Yep, I deleted it again. And if I remember right, this time it works. Nice, careful clicks. And there we go. That's what I wanted. So I've added that to my chain. Add the tool. Technology. Finish. Save and exit. And I think calculate it. You don't see the menu pop up, but that's what I've selected. I right click and go to calculate. And then simulation. I'm selecting a 3D simulation. It's very quick. It's very hard to spot, so I'll slow it right down now and play it again. And this time it's a lot clearer that the tool has run along those contours. Now just selecting all of them. They're all running, all visible at once, and calculate them all. And then simulate all at once. There we go. Yep. And from here, just generating the G code, and didn't realize that it wasn't visible to what was being recorded, but I'll include a screenshot in the report. And that's pretty much it.